Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, widely known as Mahatma Gandhi, wore many hats. He was not only a political and social leader, but also a journalist, whose ideas about journalism were deeply intertwined with his activism and his mission for Indian independence. Gandhi had a unique perspective on journalism. He saw it not merely as an avenue for disseminating information, but as a potent tool for social change, moral awakening, and political transformation. He believed that a newspaper's purpose was to understand and express popular sentiment, to arouse desirable sentiments among the people, and to fearlessly expose societal flaws. This belief was clearly articulated in his seminal work, Hind Swaraj, published in 1921. Interestingly, Gandhi's journey as a journalist began not in the heart of India, but thousands of miles away in South Africa. It was here, amidst the palpable racial discrimination, that he established the newspaper Indian Opinion in 1903. This was a pivotal moment in Gandhi's life, marking his first foray into journalism and setting the stage for his future endeavors in this field. And it was here that he laid the foundation for a new form of journalism, one that was closely linked with the fight for justice and freedom. Based in Durban, this publication aimed to provide a platform for Indians to voice their concerns and rally against discriminatory laws such as the Asiatic Registration Act. Through Indian Opinion, Gandhi became the voice of the oppressed, advocating for the rights of Indians in South Africa, promoting nonviolent resistance, and emphasizing the principles of satyagraha, meaning truth force, and ahimsa, meaning nonviolence. Gandhi's approach to journalism was revolutionary for his time. He used his newspaper as an educational tool, raising awareness about issues affecting the Indian community, including racial injustice, economic exploitation, and the need for social reform. He believed in the power of the press to awaken the masses and bring about social change. Indian Opinion also served as a platform for Gandhi to articulate his philosophy of satyagraha and to propagate his ideas on self-reliance, simplicity, and communal harmony. His writings inspired readers to join the struggle for justice and adopt nonviolent methods of resistance against oppression. The establishment of Indian Opinion was motivated by the dire need for a platform where Indians in South Africa could voice their concerns. At the time, discriminatory laws such as the Asiatic Registration Act were wreaking havoc on the Indian community. Gandhi saw the potential of a newspaper to serve as a powerful tool to mobilize against these injustices. But Indian Opinion was more than just a newspaper. It was a beacon of hope, a rallying cry for a community under siege. Through its pages, Gandhi advocated for the rights of Indians in South Africa, using the power of the written word to challenge racial discrimination and economic exploitation. Gandhi's approach to journalism was deeply intertwined with his philosophy of nonviolent resistance, or satyagraha. He saw the newspaper as not merely a conduit for news, but as a platform to promote the principles of truth and nonviolence. He believed that a newspaper should not just report on events, but should strive to shape them, to influence the course of history. And with Indian Opinion, he set out to do just that. The newspaper became a mouthpiece for Gandhi's philosophy of satyagraha. Through his writings, he articulated his views on self-reliance, simplicity, and communal harmony. He used Indian Opinion to inspire readers to join the struggle for justice and to adopt nonviolent methods of resistance against oppression. But perhaps the most significant aspect of Indian Opinion was how Gandhi used it as a tool for education and empowerment. He understood the power of the press to awaken the masses and to bring about social change. Through his newspaper, he raised awareness about the issues affecting the Indian community and inspired his readers to take action. With Indian Opinion, Gandhi not only reported on issues, but also used it to articulate his philosophy of satyagraha. This newspaper was not just a platform for news, but a vehicle for social change, embodying Gandhi's vision of journalism as a powerful tool for political transformation and moral awakening. Gandhi viewed his newspaper as a tool for education and empowerment. This statement captures the essence of Mahatma Gandhi's journalistic philosophy. For him, Journalism was not merely about reporting events, it was about using the power of the written word to inspire change and promote social justice. Gandhi's newspaper, Indian Opinion, became a beacon of enlightenment for the Indian community in South Africa. But Gandhi's journalism was not just about highlighting problems, it was also about offering solutions. His editorials and articles encouraged readers to resist oppression through peaceful means, thereby empowering them to become active participants in their own struggle for justice. Moreover, Indian Opinion served as an educational platform, teaching readers about their rights and instilling in them the values of self-reliance, simplicity, and communal harmony. In a time when many Indians in South Africa were marginalized and disenfranchised, Gandhi's newspaper offered them a voice and a sense of agency. Gandhi's journalistic journey did not end in South Africa. Upon his return to India in 1915, he continued to harness the power of the press for social change. He founded the weekly newspaper Young India in 1919, turning it into a prominent platform for India's independence movement. Young India echoed the sentiments of Indian Opinion, serving as a vehicle for Gandhi to address a wide range of social, political, and economic issues. Through his writings, Gandhi mobilized support for the non-cooperation movement and advocated for Swaraj, or self-rule, as a means of achieving political and economic independence from British rule. In conclusion, Gandhi's use of journalism for education and empowerment was a testament to his belief in the power of the press to bring about social change. His journalistic endeavors were an integral part of his activism, contributing significantly to the struggle for justice and independence in India and South Africa. He established Young India, a weekly newspaper that became a beacon of hope, a voice for the voiceless, and a platform for the ideals of independence. This publication was not just a newspaper, it was a revolution printed on paper every week. It was a medium through which Gandhi addressed a wide range of social, political, and economic issues plaguing the nation. He wrote about the evils of untouchability, the crippling poverty, and the unjust colonial policies of the British Empire. His words were not just stories, they were a call to action, a plea for justice, and a roadmap to freedom. But Young India was not just about exposing the problems, it was also about offering solutions. Gandhi used this platform to mobilize support for the non-cooperation movement, a key strategy in India's fight for independence. He urged his readers to reject British goods, to refuse to work for the British government, and to boycott British educational institutions. His words inspired a nation to rise against its oppressors, not with violence, but with non-cooperation. Gandhi also used Young India to advocate for Swaraj, or self-rule. He believed that true freedom came not just from political independence, but also from economic independence. He promoted khadi, or homespun cloth, as a symbol of self-reliance. He urged his fellow countrymen to spin their own cloth, to reject the British-made textiles, and to become self-sufficient. His call for Swaraj and khadi became rallying cries for the independence movement. Young India was more than a newspaper. It was a manifesto for freedom, a testament to Gandhi's vision for an independent India. It was a reflection of his unwavering commitment to truth, his fearlessness in the face of oppression, and his moral integrity. Gandhi's journalism was characterized by his commitment to truth, fearlessness, and moral integrity. Through his words, he gave a voice to the voiceless, inspired a nation to fight for its freedom, and left an indelible mark on the world of journalism. Mahatma Gandhi believed in the ethical responsibility of journalists to serve the public interest and to challenge injustice. The cornerstone of his journalistic philosophy was a deep-seated commitment to truth, fearlessness, and moral integrity. He saw the press not just as a mirror reflecting events, but as a potent force capable of shaping public opinion and driving social change. Gandhi's commitment to truth was unwavering. He believed that journalism's primary duty was to present the truth, even at the risk of confronting powerful entities. His writings were a testament to this belief, unflinchingly highlighting the injustices of colonial rule and the plight of the marginalized in society. Fearlessness was another hallmark of Gandhi's journalistic practices. He used his newspapers as platforms to challenge oppressive laws and discriminatory practices, irrespective of the potential backlash. His fearless pursuit of justice, as expressed through his writings, inspired countless others to join him in his struggle for Indian independence. Gandhi's moral integrity was reflected in the ethical standards he upheld in his journalistic work. He refused to sensationalize news or to exploit public sentiment for gaining traction. Instead, he focused on educating his readers, raising awareness about pressing issues, and fostering a spirit of unity and resilience among the masses. His writings and editorials played a crucial role in shaping public opinion. He used the power of the written word to galvanize support for India's freedom struggle, to instill a sense of national pride, and to promote his ideals of nonviolence and self-reliance. His newspapers became more than just sources of news. They were instruments of political transformation and social awakening. Gandhi's journalistic endeavors were not separate from his activism. Rather, they were extensions of it. His press work provided the backbone for his political campaigns, serving as a conduit for his messages and as a catalyst for mobilizing public support. Ultimately, Mahatma Gandhi's role as a journalist was deeply intertwined with his activism and his mission for Indian independence. His journalistic practices, characterized by truth, fearlessness, and moral integrity, continue to inspire journalists and activists around the world.